The lights come up on a New York City apartment complex, aptly called The Woods. The company of actors sets the scene. Irony, ambiguity, dissonance, angst.
Welcome to our complex, our apartment complex. Welcome to the woods.
All of our tenants are very neurotic.
Emotional lives are completely chaotic.
The songs in their hearts aren't ever melodic.
Everyone here is a little bit lost in the woods.
Welcome to the woods.
The sentiments heard here are seldom endearing.
It's kind of slow going, but worth persevering.
It may not sink in till the third or fourth hearing.
Then if you're bright, there's a glimmer of light in the woods.
Welcome to the woods. Don't feel obtuse. Yes, it's abstruse. Everyone here has at least one screw loose.
Unlikable people with lives that are hollow. It's all food for thought, but a bit hard to swallow.
So don't feel too bad if you don't really follow. You're not alone,
But then no one's alone in the woods. Welcome to the woods.
Apartment 60.
Abby, she's bitter and boozy, a bit of a floozy. She's blousy and flousy and not very choosy.
Apartment 75.
Billy,
He wants to write songs, but the prospects are dismal. His thoughts are so deep that in fact they're abysmal.
Apartment 73.
June,
Finances restricted, emotions conflicted. She wanders and wonders when she'll be evicted by the landlord. There's always a landlord, but who is the landlord? Chitter, chitter, chitter.
Let us consider the story of Jitter. Some have mistaken his art for glitter.
He left it out in the hole one day, and when he returned they had thrown it away.
They thought his art was a piece of junk.
They threw it out in a hunk.
Kerplunk!
and when he found out, he got drunk as a skunk.
Jitter, the landlord slash artist slash demon.
He sits in his apartment, wondering where his art went.
I'm madder than a hatter. I'm about to split heads, living in a building that is filled with shitheads. Fools! They've destroyed my masterpiece. They must die. I swear by the gods of murder and art, I'll take my revenge on those who took part. I'll make them pay in a crafty way. I'll kill them and coat them with paper mache. I know they say I'm no Monet. Que sera, que serat. Ah, what the hey? The doorbell! Go away!
Hi, I'm June. Listen, I hate to bother you while you're busy brooding, but I really need to speak to you. Oh, what a lovely color scheme. Red, 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 blue, 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 blue. Picks up the orange, picks up the orange.
What do you want?
Oh, listen, I know I'm behind in my rent, but I'll pay as soon as I can.
Perhaps there's another solution. In lieu of paying your rent, why don't you pose for me? So I can sneak up behind you, slit your throat, and cover your corpse with paper mache.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Will you pose for me?
Oh, I don't know. I want to, but no, I don't. Okay, I thought I did, but now I'm not so sure. Sometimes I think I'm having a thought, but then I realize I'm not. You see, I have birds.
Birds?
I have little birds flying around my head. Fly, little birds, fly, surround my golden hair. Build a pretty nest up there with twigs and sprigs and bits of twine. Who cleans the messes they leave in my tresses? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, fly, little birds, fly. Don't poke me in the eye. It's hard to hear your words, as I might have said, with all these little birds flying round my head.
Will you pose for me?
Why, Jitter, show a little decorum.
A funny thing happened on the way to decorum. What would be the matter with the murder of a model? If the model were a moron in the middle of a muddle, and the murderer was manic and admittedly demented, and then later he repented when they tried to circumvent it, even after he assented that he meant it. The art of retribution depends on execution. Shall I use a knife? No, not on your life. To slash in a passion is so out of fashion. Shall I use a gun? Fun but overdone. To shoot doesn't suit her, this suitor's astuter. Would it be too grim to tear her limb from limb? Alarming yet charming and truly disarming. Shall I use a rope? Shoot her up with dope. Hemlock is easy, but too Socratesy. Hats off to decapitation. She'll be dead, and I'll get ahead. I'll try not to gloat as my knife slits her throat. And now she'll be rudely subdued. I'm screwed.
Phones ring, doors chime, in comes company. Come on in.
Hi.
Bill, Billy, Billy, baby, Billy, Bubby, Willie, silly Willy, Willy, Nilly, Woolly, Bully, Willy, Willy, Winky, Willy, Wonka.
All right. Well, what do you want, Billy baby?
I came to check up on June. It sounded like you were making some pretty specific overtures. June, I've written another song, and I'm dedicating it to you, babe. You're like a melody, a memorable melody, a tuneful melody, a hummable melody.
Stop! You'll never win her back with that sentimental tripe. She's mine.
Oh, but Jitter, Billy might find me a place where I can pay the rent.
Careful, finders can be weepers, losers can be keepers. Roses can be red, violets can be blue. Some lyrics rhyme, some don't. Are you with me? Stay with me.
But what does all that mean? I'm weary being wary.
Be wary of the weary.
Don't worry if it's scary.
But scary isn't eerie. Be leery of the wary. Are you with me? Stay with me.
This is all too deep I'm falling asleep.
No! When you have to strain to explain the arcane, it's bound to sound profound. Are you with me? Stay with June. Wake up, let's get out of here. He's crazy.
Crazy? I am not a loon. Truly, no one is a loon. Stay with me. Well, June, who are you going to stay with?
I don't know. Well, listen, Billy and I are engaged.
You're marrying that hack? Out, I say, out!
Listen, babe, you'd better decide. It's either Jitter or me.
Later that day, June knocks on her neighbor's door.
Yeah, what is it?
Abby, I need your advice. Tell me what to do because I don't know what to do. I really think I'm going crazy like that woman in the shoe. I mean, I don't have any children yet. I'm only 32 yet. I'm engaged to marry Bill, but now I'm fond of Jitter too, although I think he wants to kill me because I haven't paid my rent and I threw his spices of artwork in the dumpster with the other garbage. I have birds and I'm not very lucid. I have birds.
Wait! I'd like to propose a test. Let's see what would happen if you shut up. So you're confused. Big deal, so what? Who's not? Go take a class in pottery. Win the lottery. Have another drink, we'll toast to camaraderie. You're bringing a tear to my eye. Don't you get it, sweetie pie? We're all gonna die. You don't believe me? Just watch the clock. Tick-tock, it's all a crock. You're perplexed. Newsflash, who cares? Save your prayers next time you pass a casket by. Stop and ask, do I really have to die? Well, you can kiss your ass goodbye. Why even bother to try? Life sucks, and you want to know why? We're all gonna die! Die!
Thank you, Abby. That was so helpful.
Hi, girls. I just sold that hummable melody song. I'll pay the rent.
Oh, Billy, let's all go tell Jitter we're sorry. Grateful.
Then we'll all go have a little drink.
Warily, they stroll along to Jitter's apartment. My hour of revenge has come. They must all die so my art can live. But how much longer can I wait? The end is near, I will persevere. God, make me patient. Don't bother, they're here.
That's when he murdered the 3 helpless tenants. Jitter's in jail now, he's doing his penance. He turned them all into object art. Alright, so the plot got a little bizarre. This story of art and crime is more ridiculous than sublime. But luckily this is the very last rhyme.
Till next time.